Hello everybody, Adam fucking Howard here, and welcome to another episode of Uncle Spanky's Room Pump. We are jumping in to page 46, chapter 11, in The Setup by Dan and Paul Bilzerian. This is where Dan enlists in the Navy and goes to Buds. Well, he spends about 2.5 pages talking about boot camp, A school, and the holding pattern that he was in for a few months. This was the time in which I met him. It was probably the third week of September 1999. And he was standing watch at the A school barracks quarterdeck. And it all started there. You know, he's reading a steroid book inside a Guns and Ammo magazine, and I immediately saw that. And, well, you know, real recognizes real, or at least real can recognize a good counterfeit in that instance. So from that point, you may as well have called us Ace and Gary, because we were just running, swimming, watching shitty movies, watching more shitty movies because he was picking some of them, and weightlifting and doing all the cross-training stuff that we thought would get us ready for Buds. That lasted about 10 or 12 weeks. Met a couple other characters there that had been to special programs. A guy named Jeff Fennell, who wound up not making it to Buds, but being stationed on a ship with Bilzerian after he got dropped from Buds. A whole bunch of other characters. The special programs guys really stood out at Great Lakes because, you know, bigger necks, more muscled up. They're the only guys voluntarily wearing those UDT trunks when they're out running. Pretty easy to pick. So that was pretty much the only crew that I associated with. Not because I didn't like other people, but because there was so many chances to get into trouble. I didn't have a sip of alcohol when I was there. I did not so much as hit on one girl. Well, there were maybe 6 really good looking girls on base, and the rest were mopeds with Navy issued asses. So it was like the trainer ratio was so off. The juice was not worth the squeeze at all. So, you know, chewing tobacco, working out, watching shitty movies, making fun of Dan was how I passed my time. And then right before Christmas, that's when Dan's orders came through to go to Buds. He either had to go to Buds or go to the fleet for 3 years, and I completely understand that. I was at a point where I was going to go to special boat units because I didn't want to go to the fleet. I was actually originally slotted to go to SWIC because I'd gotten cellulitis in basic training and almost got my legs amputated above the ankles on both bilateral amputation. Thank you, Chief Madden, for not taking me to medical for 3 weeks. He's a fucking idiot. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but that did happen. So that was basically it there. Not a lot to do, and we just kind of did our own thing. I stayed in touch with Dan when he went out there, and I had a phone down in Tennessee. Kind of happy to see him make it through Hell Week and kind of keeping me abreast. And that's when I first started learning about Thomas Worth and what an interesting guy he was. Well, again, I'm going to post these every day. Please subscribe and like. Again, Adam fucking Howard for Uncle Spanky's Room Pump. God bless America and trust the crazy.